Hi. Hi, I'm Kiss. I'm a New York City hairstylist. And this, you guessed it, it's a beauty channel. We're gonna go over helpful tips and tricks and stuff and tools and things and all that fun jazz to give your look a kiss. Yeah, it's gonna be great. So, like, subscribe, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and remember to check out all of our products and exclusive offers at giveyourhairakiss.com. Okay, so I had video of me applying my brows, but I ran out of storage, so I just deleted some things, and we're just gonna go forward with it. So I'll tell you what I did. This was a nice thick mix, super thick, because I don't want it to move, with 20 Volumi Alpha Park Milano, I just made a mess, Oxido developer, which is great. I'm a huge fan of this developer. Why? Because I have literature. Ready? I'm so ready. I'm gonna go into my big book. Let's go into my book. Knowing stuff is sexy. Reference materials are great. So, this is creamy stabilized hydrogen peroxide. It does have a very creamy texture. Let's talk about the technology. It's a gentle formula without parabens, paraffins, or mineral oils, enriched with elicose. E-L-I-C-O-S. Elicose. Which minimizes the alkalinity of the hair when it comes in contact with the skin. And it forms a lipid film around the skin with a softening action that ensures maximum comfort and protection. Great. So, right from go, mixed in with our lightener, we've got protective elements. I am using the Wella Blondor lightener. This is like my favorite lightener. It's very effective. I know exactly what to expect with it. It's a dust-free powder lightener. It has this nice blue tint, which kind of acts as like a pre-tone. Yes. Anti-yellow molecules. Yes, and they're Tri-Lightening Complex. And this will give you up to 7 levels of lift. You can use it for all of your lightening techniques. You can use it for your double process, you can use it for your highlights, you can use it for your balayage, or you can use it on your eyebrows. Great. The other thing I mixed in is a few little drops. I made a mess of everything. Of the, again, Alpha Park Milano. This is from their equipment line, and it's the Soothing Infusion. Okay, can we focus? Let's focus. Focusing. Soothing Infusions. Okay, this is an awesome liquid tool that you can use in your lightener. You can use it with your color. You can even use it in perm solution. You can use it in keratins. So basically what this is going to do is soothe the scalp. Okay. This is my face. I want it as gentle yet effective as possible. This is not going to slow down my lightening time at all, and it's really not going to change the consistency of my again, I have literature. Yes. Knowledge is power. So the Soothing Infusion, soothing oil. Okay? It's an oil with an acid pH. We've got an acid pH. We're mixing that with an alkaline. Lightening powder, like your bleach is like on the pH scale like an 11, like a 10, 11. So this is more acidic. On the other end, pre-7. Okay? With an acidic pH that protects the skin and hair fiber during the technical services, coloring, bleaching, perming, straightening. And it has, its key ingredients are Centella asiatica, which carries out a soothing function on the scalp. Basically, it's chamomile. So if you're gonna use this on somebody, or if you're gonna use it on yourself, just make sure you're not allergic to chamomile or the other key ingredient, citrus extract, which nourishes and revitalizes the capillary fiber. Capillary fiber is deep down. It's inside the hair follicle. So if you think of like, this is the hair follicle, down in here, you've got these little capillaries, okay? There's like 2 little capillaries in the hair strand, like down inside the follicle. So we're keeping that blood flow nice. Everything's good. Everything's used. We're not clogging up that, I almost said pore, that follicle. You know, you don't want to pack a bunch of shit in there and, you know, mess with the health of your hair. So I applied this nice and thick. Before I applied lightener right onto my face, I used some aloe gel. The aloe gel I'm using is medicated with lidocaine. So it's got this sweet cooling action and it kind of just numbs up all around. So I just applied that, a little Q-tip, just all the way around. I know it's kind of silly that I have on like a face from here down when I'm like doing a process, but it is what it is. You don't want to see those. So I'm like a Tim Burton character when I wake up. It's just, it's frightening. It's frightening. So I put that on all the way around, and then nice and thick with my lightener, I went in with this angled brush, put my lightener here, which is already getting kind of foamy because it's been sitting on my hand for like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. And I just applied it in here, nice and thick. Why? I don't want this to move. If you got it like runny, it's gonna run down, it's gonna touch your lashes, it's gonna get in your eye. You're gonna go blind. You're gonna have a really bad time, okay? Let's not have a bad time. So I've got this on my brows. I'm gonna leave it for 15 to 20 minutes. I'm not that naturally dark. I'm about a level 7. I'm that mousy dishwater you can kind of see from the side, my hair growing in. So my peppers are like this. Yes, I call them peppers. That's when I get my roots in my brows. So I'm killing my pepper. And when you go in, you know, you kind of want to paint up, make sure you're saturating it all the way down, getting all those little peppers. And then again, cleaning up with a Q-tip. We don't need it in our eyes. We don't need it all the way up here, because all we're gonna do is frustrate our skin, and that's not a thing. So we're gonna check back in when this has lifted, and then we're going to apply our color. Okay. Second round should be ready to take off. So again, with my wet washcloth, going away from my eye. Yep. Much better. Okay. Yeah, I can live with this. I can live with this. Yeah. Okay. So, take my aloe. And my Q-tip. I'm gonna be using a semi-permanent color, same as my hair. So the aloe is more just to like protect from staining, more so than protect, because you know there's no mixed in peroxide or anything. So I'm not so worried about skin irritation so much as I'm just like, no, maybe I don't want pink all the way up here. Okay, we're gonna put that back on. Why am I filling in all the way between my eyes? I don't know. I just feel like it. Okay, roll with me on this. any like on the actual hairs because I want it to stain my hairs as much as possible. Doing the thing. That cooling action is actually really nice after the bleaching process. It's just very soothing. You could do this with like Vaseline as well. Just to keep it from staining too much. I think that's good. Okay, so I'm gonna take my color. And one of these little disposable mascara wands. I'm gonna just dip it in my color. That's a lot. I'm gonna make a mess. I'm gonna go a little bit at a time so we don't make a mess. I got it. Kind of yeet on there. And I'm also gonna like really make sure I hit my skin as well because I don't like to fill in my brows with a lot of makeup. I like minimal daily brow effort. So I'm actually really about staining my skin a little bit. Straight up, gonna paint on my eyebrow shape. And I'm making a mess. Again, that's fine. It's cool. Whatever. Q-tips, that's what they're for. Clean that up. Now, when I do this, and I'm like, at work at the salon, I'll paint them on super precise so that it looks like I've just got my eyebrow filled in. And I will wear it like all day, and take it off at the end of the day. And then I'm good for, well, I wash my face a lot. I wash my face a lot. Should all be washing our face. So, you know, I'll bleach them every 3 to 4 weeks. And then I apply my color once a week. Because I just like them bold. I like them very bold. Get it in there. I should be wearing gloves, but I'm not because I forgot. So I'm probably gonna have like pink hands after this. Wear gloves. Do as I say, not as I do. Or do as I do. I mean, whatever floats your boat. If you don't mind pink hands, and I don't, then it's whatever. Really making sure that I saturate that hairs and staining my skin in the shape I want my brows. And yes, I'm still gonna like pluck and shape and do all that after. The color I'm using is the same as my hair. It is Alpha Parf Milano Revolution Neons Sexy Magentas. I love how long that name is. It's like Kiss first of her name. Defender of Dragons. Freer of Breach. I'm gonna go a little thicker over here because that one's so thick. Yep. Get it on. Yeah. It's my spit. I can put it on my face if I want. Yeah. I know, everybody's so judgmental. See what I did? Clean it up quick. Clean it up quick before it stains. This is pretty good. You know, sometimes I want to get a little extra neurotic. And I'll go in with like a brush and line it out. But I think this is good for today. I'm gonna clean up this stain a little bit with some color remover and a Q-tip. And then I'm gonna let this sit for like I said, when I'm at work, I will let this sit maybe 5-6 hours. Because there's no caustic chemical, semi-permanent, does not penetrate the hair shaft. Semi-permanent stains the cuticle of the hair, the outside of the hair. And on freshly bleached, freshly lightened hair, those cuticles are open. You know, if you think of them as like little shingles on a roof, they're like open. So it does kind of get in there a little bit, but it's mostly just staining the cuticle. It's staining the surface of the hair. That's why it's semi-permanent, not temporary. It's not gonna wash off in like 1 to 2 washes. Like this is designed to last 6 to 8 weeks. Like in my hair, it definitely lasts more like 8 weeks. I touch it up every 4 weeks because I'm crazy and I like to have a specific pigment happening all the time. So looking at my brows and looking at my hair, I will probably touch up my hair later tonight or tomorrow or something. You know, mix it with some deep conditioner and get some of my frizz out. But yeah, so I'm gonna let this sit for probably the next 4 or 5 hours. Get my skin nice and stained, and then I'm gonna, same thing, wet washcloth, take it off, use a little color stain remover just to clean up the shape, and that's it. That's gonna be my brows for the week. I'm really not gonna have to pencil them in so much, and that saves me so much time. So I'm gonna check in when this is done.
2 hours later.
Okay, so moment of truth. We're gonna take off the color. So perfectly put on. So I've just been wearing it like all day. Again, this is the Alpha Park Milano Revolution Neons in Sexy Magenta. Okay, it's a semi-permanent color. Semi-permanent color. Got more literature. Always got the literature. Facts. Yeah, it perfect texture, guarantees precise application. Check. Precise. It makes it possible to create extremely sophisticated techniques. Okay, cool. Hair is incredibly soft and radiant after application. Facts. Okay, so I'm just taking another washcloth that has seen better days. Just water. Just water. Nothing fancy. I'm just gonna wipe away from the eye again. It's a nice stain. It's great. I love when I don't have to fill in my eyebrows as much for the week. Like, just be there. That's great for me. That's great. I like that little bit of stain on my skin. That's just me. It's not for everybody. See, I can kind of scrub it around. It's not making a mess of my face. It's holding that nice shadow for me. Yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Okay. Whoop. What's gonna happen? That's it. Easy enough. Pink eyebrows, bit of stain on the skin, get my outline. I don't have to stress for the rest of the week. Great. Awesome. Thank you for joining me while I gave my brows a kiss, and I'll see you next time.